Hey, so I want to be open and honest and make a lot of videos today. Hopefully everything will work out. So to be honest, because I want to be honest here, all the videos I made in my past, which my past consists of all videos made before December 27th, 2012, I was stoned all the time, completely, utterly stoned out of my brain. I'm not stoned right now, don't worry, but all those videos I was stoned, so you can know I was stoned. I don't care. But now I'm not stoned, but being stoned isn't a bad thing because it actually, let me grab a piece of paper and tell you how it works. When you get stoned, basically it affects the dopamine in your brain. And these are like your little receptors, and basically what it does is it helps connect the receptors when you smoke weed. I know it says I love Ed. I do. And that's about it. And I have a lot to cover, and I'd rather cover it on these video blogs because honestly, when I type, it just isn't what I want to type. But I want to show you some of the books I read. I started with basic physics when I was about in 4th grade. I did horrible in school, by the way. I'm a complete dumbass when it comes to my school grades because I hated school so much because I was the biggest loser. Biggest loser. Like, Lady Gaga, for instance, she got thrown in the garbage. Well, I had glass bottles thrown at me. And a bunch of other shit. So my childhood, let's just put it this way, I manifested my own realities. I didn't realize what I was doing. I was doing probability shifts, like probably when I was really young, all the way up until now, and now I'm learning about them, and I'm just like, holy shit, I can change the probability. The probability is something that is still kind of confusing in my mind to try to explain to you guys because I'm still learning it myself, but I have notes and a lot of work that I've been working on to try to learn more about it. But basically, there's different dimensions, okay? Many different dimensions running all at the same time. And what has happened to me is, for some reason, after the 27th, my consciousness went up a level and everyone else's stayed lower. And after that happened, I felt like I was living a dream. All of a sudden, reality was changing around me and I was creating reality. And I'm like, holy shit, everything I'm experiencing is something that I've thought of. And like the radio started talking to me again. I started seeing numbers and just my whole crazy brain came back to life. And let's just say I kind of turned off my brain for a while. When I was 19, when I set this Lotus free into the woods, I kind of, at that age, wanted a break because I kept trying to do ESP science and everyone would just kind of shut me out and shut me up. Like I went to James Randi Educational Foundation and they were just like, oh, you're just a crazy kook. And I'm like, I'm not a crazy kook. I really have stumbled onto something. But I couldn't find a partner that was willing to help me with my mind reading because it freaked them out. Like every guy that I trained, they would get all freaked out in the end. They would be like, this is really real. I don't want this reality to be real. Like they didn't want a reality where people can read each other's minds and actually have ESP psychic phenomenon happen. They would rather live in the world where the world that is now. How many people like this world? I, for one, would love to see this world change. I want to see the flying cars. I've seen the future. I've seen flying cars. I want to be in that future. But right now, I don't see that future happening unless people start to wake the fuck up. Instead of looking at me like I'm just some crazy porn star, which I am a porn star. And I understand in most of the world I am crazy. But I'm not really crazy. I just am a nerd. Like, you know, I know dietary nutrition, even though I could probably eat better myself. I kind of just lose some motivation here and there. Stephen Hawking's Guide to the Universe. This book is amazing. If you haven't read it, please do. And, of course, this is a book that my friend wrote, which is Pray, Oh Pray, Curse the U.S. Government. Yeah, baby. I don't know, this book is kind of funny. You guys should read it one day. I'll put it somewhere where you guys can find it. But anyway, I don't need to make the videos longer than 4 or 5 minutes because then they won't upload. So I'll just make another video, so stay tuned.